Hey guys, and finally a new tutorial, and this time we're doing Cult of the Damned, the servants of the Lich King, or the Scourge rather. So what we're looking at here is a replay that I actually did just play for a few minutes ago, and I just needed some footage for Cult of the Damned, and I got exactly what I needed, a perfect playthrough of Cult of the Damned. We won in the end, and I would say things went pretty smooth actually. So I'm gonna start off by talking a little bit of rambling about Cult of the Damned. You have two starting locations. You have Scholomance, which is located in Eastern Plaguelands, with Kel'Thuzad as one of your heroes there. And a little bit south, you see Scholomance, or the House of Bravo, yeah, which is the second base. Under there is Noth the Plaguebringer, who is a master cultist and a powerful hero, really strong hero. Now, when you begin, you immediately, I'm just going to start replay. Wow, what is happening here? You immediately want to start selecting your different units down here to actually start and help Blue up here, taking care of Mono Keep. Not the Plaguebringer is a really strong and good hero. He has Brilliance Aura. He has, I can't remember the name of everything. But, oh sorry, I have a burp that's about to come. Okay, sorry about that. AoE healing ability that heals every undeads nearby. And he has like a stun ability. Of course, these abilities will be linked on the screen as normal. And his ultimate is he summons two death guards to help fight for him. Now, as you saw, I picked up one of the Tartek's abomination limbs. I'm sorry, you won't see Tartek in action in this game. I didn't get them all, I didn't go for it. Hey Kelthus, I love you too. Anyways, what you want to start out with, what I think is best, is to get the Necromancer upgrades up and going, the Adept and the Master upgrade, and also the upgrade where you can get Skeleton Archers. That is some of the main upgrades you just focus on in the beginning. Of course, you want to get all the troops you have at Scholomance to Anderholm, where you can aid Blue in destroying Monhol Keep. Meanwhile, nearby Scholomance, what I would suggest you do is, when you get money again, you start creating more Arc Necromancers, and you also, I didn't do this right here, but also build a obelisk statue, I think that's what it's called, to support them with mana, and just have them here for a while they create abominations, because they have an ability where they can summon abominations that last forever. I'm not even kidding. Normally, you would have some forces here and here. I would recommend to throw them back in the front gates of Scholomance. Also the forces here, you don't want them to die. You're probably not going to be attacking at the moment. If you want to, of course, if you want to focus on 2 attacks, but you should start on focusing on getting Martinal Keep down with Blue, so he can come and aid you against Tyr's Hand after, and you're building up a strong force here as well. Now, there is a few other upgrades in your graveyard that you should, of course, get. I'm just going to start the replay again. Is, of course, your Undead upgrade with attack and defense, the health upgrade, and the summoned unit upgrade is rather important in this one, because you will be summoning a lot of new units with the corpses. So that one's a really strong one to get. And what more do we have? Yeah, we also have the 2 different caster or things upgrade. We have the Unholy upgrade, I think it was called. I can't memorize every upgrade in the head, I'm sorry. And Scholomance upgrade, and they give some special benefits to casters and the necromancers and such. And the other one you should focus on, of course, for the meat wagons, is to get the corpse upgrade, which allows them to bear corpses. Which you should get so they can have corpses with them, and you can just keep summoning corpses. You don't even need to kill the enemy's units. And of course, the magic attack on necromancers should be upgraded as much as possible as well. Now, in the beginning, you want to send Kel'Thuzad up to Northrend so you can get the Extramas. It's 15 extra gold, and it's worth getting. So I'm just gonna let the replay go a little bit faster. In our case here, he had fled. We can see down here, if you're looking at the map, he's fleeing down to Ironforge to actually get Ashbringer. Not bad of him, it's a smart thing, but basically he gave us a free win here, and it's a strong win to us. So I'm gonna be showing you the healing ability in action again a little bit later on. The reason you want to pull those forces out is because trolls or the elves are gonna come here and destroy them. And you don't, and it's extra units just tossed to the wind, basically. On Not the Plaguebringer, you want to focus on Brilliance Aura and the healing ability, max those two out. They are the most important ones for your army to survive. On Kel'Thuzad, you want to focus on Frost Nova. Yeah, I didn't explain his abilities. Frost Nova, Wise Counsel ability, I don't know if it's called Wise Counsel, but AoE mana to everybody. And Death Pact. Death Pact or Dark Pact, which gives you health by summoning an undead minion. And of course attribute bonus and death and decay. You want to focus on Frost Nova and the AoE heal, the Wise Counsel ability. Because those are the ones to get maxed up first. You want Frost Nova as a good, nice damage ability. And you also want the AoE mana for your casters so they can keep supplying with their corpses. Now, as you see here, I have 4 Arc Necromancers standing here by the graveyard so they can keep summoning abominations to my army, which I'm putting here. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, in this case, I didn't get an obelisk statue. What? I don't remember what they're called. But we're gonna see some soon, I think. An obelisk statue to support them with mana right here. Now, back to Kel'Thuzad a little bit. You have the Book of Medivh, so you have to be more careful than any other, because if the Legion get this book, they can summon Kil'jaeden into the world, and yeah. If you click on the book, your location will be revealed and demons will be spawned around Kel'Thuzad, so be careful with that. That could be deadly if you just misclick on him. Some things that could be bad with Cult of the Damned is you have so much to control after some time. You have units you didn't realize you had because your Arc Necromancers keep summoning these abominations from other corpses, of course. And it's going to be a little bit chaotic sometimes to create army groups because your Necromancers keep summoning skeletons and skeleton archers when they're nearby a meat wagon if they picked up corpses. So handling your army could be a little bit difficult from time to time, but basically you are really strong. Even though you're alone, you can become really strong. Now, of course, as I said, your main priority is to take out Monarch Keep and Tursand to get rid of the Alliance. That is your main goal as the Scourge, and also help Blue with whatever he needs. Your task is to help Blue to get to level 10 so he can become the Lich King, and yeah, then you go boo on everybody else. Now, in this case, we had no... You saw the healing ability in action there on everybody. We're going to see it more here. I'm just slowing down. Of course, normally you would have more of a fight here against him, but since he went down to get the Ashbringer, I don't think he focused much here at all. So normally he's going to have a bigger force, probably, and he's probably going to have more towers. I don't know. But his Holy Arrows are quite strong against the ended units. Yeah, here you see it again in action, the AoE healing ability, which helps your army so great. Also, Tursand has this healing area right here. I'm marking it here. Like this area there, all his units are healed until Tursand is destroyed. Or else they will have that healing. Now this siege is going so easy. I mean, there's almost no fighting back at all. And currently our upgrades are mine Necromancer. That's not my Necromancers. My Necromancer upgrades are 2, and I have already upgraded the magic attack on all my casters to 1. So we're seeing he is most likely going to flee with his remaining heroes. Tursand is destroyed. In some cases, you will have trouble with the Legion and Forsaken, mostly the Legion, coming here and attacking after they're finished up with the Terrasful Monastery. What I'm gonna check now is... Oh, they're in Quathalas. I didn't know that. But sometimes they also go south to help Forsaken. Where is Forsaken? Looks like Forsaken is going north to get the Valkyries, okay. Many times, I almost see this every time, after they have finished taking care of the Alliance, if they succeed in this mission of course, they go north, Skirt and Colt go north to actually begin trying to take Sunwell from the elves. In this case, the elves haven't been able to take it yet because Blue made a big army here, or not big, but full of necromancers. And I think I'm starting to support him with creating a little base up here by myself. Now we can talk a little about Northrend as well. You also have this base here, of course. I forgot about that, but that's no big thing. Lordaeron Keep, just a normal necropolis, I would say. Nothing special, nothing biggie about it. And you have a small force. What I do every game, I start sending them to take these control points. In this case, Lordaeron has been here and taking them from me. But I normally send them to take these 3 control points. And what I need to practice on, but what I recommend everyone is doing, sorry, is to spare some money to create a few units more, just a few more, to actually start creeping Northrend, to take these Tuscars, to take these Blue Dragon Spawn Warriors, and of course the Blue Drake, and the Giant Polar Bear, and also here the Murlocs in Solar Seer Basin. I don't know about the Nexus, but I guess as well. Also to start taking care of this place. Yeah, just creeping the whole of Northrend. Most likely Blue has taken a shoulder route. Most likely he's taking this route this way down here, and everything here, and into shoulder route. If he hasn't creeped there, then I suggest you do it, because it's extra money, and everyone will be happy. You should also be aware that Sylvanas will try and get the Valkyries, so if you have, I would recommend sending one of the, because you also start with some acolytes here, start sending them into an Ice Crown to start building a base in case Blue is getting attacked by the Horde, which can happen. They can launch the Warsong, or Illidan can come to Northrend if Blood Elves decides to go that path, and then he will have to focus on Northrend. So I'm just gonna go back to me. We just finished off the Tyrsand and the Silver Hand, and they're fleeing. We're just clearing up the remnants of their army. And Red, I have to take a look at Red, what he's up to. Yeah. What could I say? In Skullomance you start with a lot of acolytes, and I usually just send them out here and start getting lumber, because that's what I do with all the acolytes I have. I start sending them out to get lumber, because lumber is actually beneficial to get now. And if you're moving up to Quel'Thalas, of course, with the army to secure the Sunwell, I would highly recommend, actually to any player actually, to set up lumber bases around to just gather lumber and trade in for gold, because in this game at least, it helped me a lot. I had so much lumber that I could just trade in for a lot of gold, more upgrades, more armies, and everyone is happy. My ally is happy. Naxxramas is a strong building or base that can attack, which I would try and protect at all costs, but I would also recommend trying to take it with you in any battles. I just have to see, because I was curious. Oh, it was a wretched curse. But using it, I mean, it's 121 to 132 piercing damage. It won't be upgraded with your upgrades, don't worry. Piercing attacks does extra damage to unarmored units and light armor units, and reduce damage to fortified and medium armor. So this could be a good weapon against mages, for example. And the armor is piercing? Yeah, piercing medium. Medium attacks take extra damage from normal attacks and reduce damage from piercing and magic and siege, which is perfect against the mages. To have this just deals a lot of them. A lot of damage on them. So, in my case now, Horde launched Warsong Offensive, which forced Blue to actually go back to Northrend, because he didn't want the Frozen Throne to be destroyed. And if the Frozen Throne is destroyed for Blue, it's over. This Scottish on. Of course, Cult of the Damned can't continue, but it's better to have that ally with you. As I said, in my case, Blue fled to Northrend again because of the Horde and Lordaeron. I continued to try and secure the Sunwell. I even made a base here. He had a lot of forces, and in this case, Blood Elves didn't do too well against that army. of troops. Oh, okay. I'm just a little bit curious about this because I haven't seen it through everything else. I don't know what a legion is standing around there, but might be something in the chat I missed. But yeah, keep doing the magical upgrades and the summoned units upgrade. They will just benefit you, and try to stick together with blue as much as possible. That's what you want to try and do, but of course you are able to solo stuff when you get stronger. I will do an own video for Tartek to show him how he works, because I think there is not everybody who knows how he works actually. So I think that's actually it from what I can share with you about Cult of the Damned. I mean, it's nothing much more fancy. They're not too special actually. They have some cool extra abilities which I like them a lot for, with a lot of summoned units and all that. But of course they can be really hard countered with the spells from the mages of Lordaeron with priests and such. So they can be countered with anyone who has the spell actually. So thank you a lot for watching, and if I missed something, please comment it in the comments so other people can be aware of what I said wrong or what I actually missed. Oh, and I almost forgot the 3 abomination locations. One right here in Skullomance. The next one is right here in Icecrown. This is the gate that takes you right here. And the third one is in the Dalaran dungeons right here. And if you don't know where the Dalaran dungeons are, it's right here. Oh, and one more thing. North can actually open a gate from... that was wrong. Can open a gate from here. From Skullomance. That leads to Northrend, right here. It is really strong, highly suggested to get that up so you can move between Lordaeron and Northrend the forces more quickly. But, you know, not always you want to do that. And that portal is destructible, don't worry. So, thank you for watching again, and suggest what I should do next as a tutorial. So, bye bye.